On our first day in London, we had an early flight into the city, so we stopped by our hotel and then explored the South Bank. This is where the Globe Theatre is, and it was just really great to see all the bridges and the different iconic views of the river and St. Paul's Cathedral. We're here in front of the Globe Theatre in England. This is a recreation of the Globe Theatre. It burned down a while ago, but you can go in and tour it or just come by and see it. These are the great river views of the river from the Globe Theatre. So this is the Millennium Bridge. We next stopped by Borough Market, which was my favorite food market in the city to get some good food to eat. If you can see our video, we're going to do a full video on our tour of Borough Market and what we ate there. We then walked through the city. We got to see some ruins as we went through.
I guess I'll You could the Tower Bridge.
Get better acquainted with the city, and so we didn't get too tired from the jet lag, we decided to take a hop on hop off bus tour of London. This was great as we got to drive over Tower Bridge and get to see our first sights of the Tower of London. We took the bus stop to the Westminster Bridge, where you can see Big Ben and the Parliament building. See Big Ben in the Parliament building and Westminster Bridge. This is one of the best spots to get a photograph of. walking over Westminster Bridge and getting to see Big Ben and the Parliament building up close, we then walked right to Westminster Abbey, which is essentially across the street from Big Ben and the Parliament building. We took a tour of Westminster Abbey, and this tour was great because you got audio guides included with your tour, and this really helped to show how much history there is in Westminster Abbey. You couldn't take videos in the Abbey, but it was great to see all the different kings and queens of past buried here, including Elizabeth I and Mary I. And just so much history and other great people in society that have also been buried here, including Charles Darwin. We got to see the coronation chair, which King Charles would have sat in when he was coronated. I've added some still pictures here so you can see some of the sites that we got to see in Westminster Abbey. I definitely think touring Westminster Abbey was worth it. We learned so much, and I definitely recommend if you go into Westminster Abbey to do the audio guide. Next walked over to Buckingham Palace, which was neat to see. We got to see the guards, and just seeing this enormous palace up close was really exciting. We also saw a car leave. I'm not sure who was in it, but I really liked just getting to see the palace. I mean, this is one of the definitely sights you think of when you think of London. Next, we decided to take a ride on the London Eye to see some great views of the city. It is expensive to ride the London Eye. I'm not sure if it was worth it or not, but the views definitely are great. So if it's something you want to do, and it's your first time in London, I definitely recommend it. You get to see some great views of the city, including great views of Big Ben. I would definitely say don't go on the London Eye if it's a bad weather day. Wait and see and book your tickets while you're in London to see what the weather's like that day. Also, growing near sunset is great, as you can get some great sunset views of the city. After all that walking around and due to our jet lag, we decided it was time for an early dinner. We went to the Old Thameside Inn on on the South Bank and got some fish and chips and just had a great authentic London dinner. We had a great first day in London. And we had some great views of the Thames walking back. And then we're grateful to get back to our hotel, the Hilton Bankside. Join us to see what we get up to on the rest of our trip in London.